The map scale is the relationship between distances in the real world and distances on the map. The scale can be displayed in different ways. These both mean the same thing. 1 unit of distance on the map equals 24,000 of the same distance units on the ground. It doesn't matter which units are being used. It could be centimeters, it could be the width of a pencil. The ratio of 1 to 24,000 is the same. Now sometimes it's useful to convert the ground units to something else. For example, we know that there are 12 inches in a foot. So if we divide this by 12, we see that 1 inch on the map equals 2,000 feet on the ground. That's a lot easier to deal with than 24,000 inches. We could, also convert this to miles, meters, kilometers, or whatever. Now the orienteering compass has rulers calibrated for some of the common European and North American scales. So rather than having to do this conversion yourself, you can read the ground units right off the scale here. In this case, the ground units are miles. Let's look at an example. The distance from here to here on the map is 1 inch. Now this map has a scale of 1 to 24,000. That means the actual ground distance is 24,000 inches. Now that's the same as 2,000 feet if we simply divide 24,000 by 12, since there are 12 inches in a foot. It's also the same as about 4/10 of a mile. You can convert from feet to miles by dividing by 5,280, which is the number of feet in a mile. Now, if you happen to have a 1 to 24,000 scale on your compass, you can make the measurement without having to do any math. That's about 4/10 of a mile there. Maps like road maps and recreation maps often have a similar setup called a scale bar, and this is printed directly on them. These usually show ground distances only, not map distances. You measure the map distance with a ruler, or you estimate it with some other object like a pencil or your finger or whatever you happen to have with you.